Hey, what's going on YouTube? Indiana James here. Boy, do we have a lot of news to go over today. I can't guarantee this is going to be a short video or a long one. I am on a little bit of a time constraint this morning, afternoon. First things first, Blizzard wears the festive housing decor. So we're going to go over this. Let's see, the holidays are fast approaching, blah, blah, blah. Player housing, however, the Winter Veil is missing. Winter Veil tree is missing. This is on Wowhead, by the way, with the Winter Veil tree data mined weeks ago. It stood to reason that the holiday decor would become available. It doesn't seem to be the case. Christmas is just a few days away, which is day after tomorrow. Um, Winter Veil is underway, but it remains unknown how to obtain the special tree. Getting creative for Christmas. Let's see. So, the most likely source for the tree is a present under Great Father Winter's tree, which can be opened starting December 25th, which I will be doing. I'm not going to stream that, you know, because I got to work. Some of the more outlandish ideas for trees drop source include being part of, what was I saying? Some more outlandish ideas for for the trees drop source include part of the Endeavor system or being added to a vendor. Both seem unlikely given that the Wintervale tree is named after Winter Vale. Getting creative. So someone players aren't spending around time waiting. Um, Currently they're just building their own trees, which is fine. So that's cool. Next thing is new dawn breaks at the January trading post. So I missed this 15 hours ago. I missed this, or I would have made a video yesterday. As dawn unfurls its gold and crimson glow across Azeroth, January's trading post awakens. Its stalls gleaming with fresh treasures. Take part in a variety of activities to earn the month's reward. The ensemble, Vengeful Regula of the Crusader Transmog. Okay. Visit TNW just outside the Manchester and Stormwind or Venshiri trading post next to Garage Hold in Orgrimmar. Check out the latest items they have available. Players can also visit the trading post in the capital city of Dornagol, the foregrounds on the Isle of Dorn, where representatives of both Tawny and Wilder and the Verishi trading post are open for business. So apparently you need to go to those three places. There or there. Oh my god, this is hideous crap. Check out what's in stock. Savage Crimson Battle Turtle, Crimson Winter Takyu, and Ensemble Soldiers Brick Garb. Sorcerer's Brick Garb. Um, okay, that just looks like crap. I'm sorry, that looks yucky. Okay. Iron Chain Keeney. That's not a Chain Keeney. A Chain Keeney is the bottom piece as well. Then Thalassian's Archer's Quiver and Crest of Unending Woe. I think the only thing cool is the Chain Keeney. Continuing down, Crimson's Ruby Blade and Crimson's Ruby Great Blade. One-handed and two-handed. And Therissian's Recruiter Bow. They gotta make it look so damn plain. Like, really. They have two maces and then an axe, which is cool, I guess. All that, I'm sorry, the only cool looking part is the damn sorcerer's hat, you know? Savage Crimson Battle Turtles 500. The Brilliant Sunburst Peafowl is 750. Is that even on there? I only see the turtle. Let me see if I can bring it up on here. Some nasty looking bird. Ugh. You see, this is the reason why I don't ever go to the trading post because it's always garbage. Like honestly, the cool stuff already came out. Wind up Fluffle, which is probably a stupid pet. Let me see. Okay. That is cool. Does it count as a dog? Hmm. Basic Crimson Sabatons, Crimson Winter Torque, the Sorcerer's Garb, Head and Cloak. That's only 100. That's not bad. Um, Villager's City Collection. So you can't look at those. Weapon transmog. So the bow is garbage. That's only 80. And thank you for making it low. You made it look like a damn piece of crap. This month's bonus reward is complete activities to fill up the traveler's log found here, and you will receive this month's bonus reward. Shift J, huh? I don't even, it said I got something and I don't even know what it is. Sorry, guys, about that. Itinerary every month and yada yada. Okay. Looks like crap. I will say a lot of this stuff looks like garbage. The mace looks cool, you know, looks like a bowling ball with spikes on it. The bow's garbage. The sword looks, I like the two-handed one better than the one-handed one, even though they are identical actually. Um, and the iron chain kini, that's okay if there was a bottom piece to that, maybe a chain kini. Women like that type of stuff. The rest of it looks like crap. Who would wear this? I mean, I'm sorry, but no. Cool. New training grounds quest drops hero track jewelry in midnight. So a new PvP quest for the PvP training grounds in midnight will drop a piece of heroic track jewelry. Okay. So all right. So you have to do 3 training battlegrounds in the training grounds playlist, and you get a piece of jewelry. That's okay. I don't like PvP anyway. Final Legion Remix stage boosts M plus numbers while retail is chugging along. 18th week of Mythic Plus. The season is over. Night Stalker 314 takes a look at the weekly data provided. Um, Amount of completed runs globally dropped by 2.81% compared to previous week because a lot of people aren't doing it. Chinese players finished 6.72% fewer runs, while the other 4 regions completed 0.74% more runs. The difference might be tied to the ongoing trend of Chinese players focusing on the Titan Reforged realms compared to prior seasons. A global split, China global and global without Yen. So you can see, the global Chinese player activity dropped once more this week, 45.64%. This is the lowest value since the first 2 weeks of week 11. But the EU and US focused on farming crests. I'm glad that I'm not on the gear treadmill. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo stuff. Gambit managed to stay just ahead of Ecodome. Again, Streets of Wonder closed the gap. Are these guilds? Is that what this is? No, dungeons. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, region limit to dungeon split. Yeah, region limit level split. From retail M plus is chugging along alone in its final weeks. Christmas break usually leads to a dip and resurgence in activity. I took my character from Remix and put him in regular. Anyway, Mythic Plus DPS rankings, beta tier list for midnight. Here we go. It's important to remember that there are many more changes, and what you see is not the final product. So I want to know, Here's the all ranking specs updated 21st of December. Um, season one of Mythic Plus in Midnight. Below you can find the full rankings of GPS slots in season one. Again, this is on Icy Veins. We encourage you to read to further and understand why some classes are placed lower. All right, here we go. Where am I sitting? I'm sitting in Garbage Land. Is that what I'm doing? Frost Mage, Unholy Death Knight, Arcane Mage, Devastation Evoker, and Augmentation Evoker are tier S. That's interesting. Affliction Lock, Survival Hunter, Elemental Shaman, Frost Death Knight, Fire Mage, Fury War, and Destruction Locks have all been bumped up to a plus. Elemental Shaman went down and Fire Mage went down. Wow, I went down a lot. I'm garbage now. Um, Archonship Hunter, Shadow Priest, Arms Warrior, Assassination Rogue, and Devourer Demon Hunter are A's. B's, Outlaw Rogue, Enhanced Shaman, Subtlety Rogue, Balanced Druid, Retribution Paladin. And Beastmaster went down. Beastmaster received quite a lot of changes leading up to the Midnight expansion, with the most notably being a great addition to their Apex talent and significantly easier Beast Cleave and management due to Wild Thrash. Spec remained particularly welcoming to newcomers while simultaneously offering min-max possibilities. BM will become slightly more durable in Midnight and offer better utility too. But why is it a C is my question. Okay, well we're gonna have to figure out why that is. That's pretty sad. um, Beast Messenger utility, although not unique, it can help with some rare cases. Primal Rage removes one enrage and magic effect from a main target. Can further be bolstered by Guttural Roar. Mm. So there's your DPS specs for it. I'm gonna have to watch this video later on why it is I'm dropping down to a C because that. Oh, unsure yet is Demonology Warlock. Okay, D Feral Druid. He's a major rework going into Midnight expansion with much of his focus on dumbing down its rotation by removing some significant features. Removal of Blood Talons, Brutal Slash, and Adaptive Swarm Talons. Although the playstyle is much easier, some features from your core rotation still exist, such as focusing on applying bleeds via Rake and Primal Wrath, while using the free combo points for extra Ferocious Bite. They have added several new cool talents, such as this. Overall, you can still expect Feral to have a nice bursty playstyle with significant less energy focused. Well, I mean, it says it's good, but it went down way down there. And Windwalker Monk, I let's see. Your core rotation has been changed, and it will vary depending on the hero talent choices. Your damage profile will, unfortunately, still suffer from being target cap, which means at larger pulls you will fall behind. Although it's quite fun playing. Windwalker Monk numbers are just not there. They don't say anything about Beast Mastery though. So the new Hunter's Mark raid buff and the Roar of Sacrifice external defensive, but they don't show any negative on why it went down. That's kind of sad. I believe you can find a full rankings of DPS slots in Season 1 for Mythic Plus and Midnight. I encourage you to read further and understand why some classes are placed lower or higher than expected. While several factors considered, such as having four-piece tier set active at all times and key levels. Damage is the most important major factor in ranked DPS classes. Classes with unique party-wide buffs will always be rewarded. An example of such is Druid's Mark of the Wild. Um, I'm not sure I agree with this a little bit, but again, we'll see. I don't understand why it's down there to a C. I'm still gonna play the damn thing. It doesn't matter. Considering my main characters Beastmaster Hunter, Feral Druid, Windwalker Monk, and Assassination Rogue. Um, I mean, maybe I should get into Fury Warrior. Um, I don't like warriors. That's the first time I've ever seen a warlock not on the top. They have just boosted evokers. Hmm. Okay. Tanking rankings now. Vengeance Demon Hunter, great. Protection Paladin, okay. Protection Warrior and Brewmaster Monk are A's, and Guardian Druid and Blood Death Knight are B's. That's okay. Healer rankings. For the weakest, the strongest specialization, each spec provides unique character distinction and adds value towards shaping the seasonal meta. Um, Resto Druid, of course, is on top, followed by Resto Shaman, how it was a long time ago. Holy Priest is unsure. Holy Paladin, Discipline Priest are B's, Mistweaver Monk, and Preservation Evoker are C's. That's kind of sad. Positioning will show their final placement. We will keep a close eye on them. Um, Major rework. Overall, the spec should play easier compared to previous expansions, allowing newcomers playing it smoothly. That's what I don't like about these rankings because they don't talk to you about like what is negative on them or why they change some of the ranks with that. Well, with that being said, nothing much on the forums. I would like to point out um, this post here made by Fizzlegrin. Um, so my wife has gotten over 1,000 bones so far on the Isle of Giants. Doesn't say Isle of Giants, but that's where it's at. However, the quest giver offers no quest to turn them in. Is there something wrong? Or is this some prerequisite? Thank you. So if you can and you do know the answer, come to the WoW forums, look for that post. The post is called Isle of Giants No Quests, and post on why you think. This one person said, if you have the bones, all I have to do is go to around the corner in the island, blah, 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 into the cave. Person did that, no quests. Yeah, it sure is, and it was easy back in retail. There's a spawn point, blah, 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 blah. The fact is, there is no quest. So, anybody has an answer, come to that post and please post it on the general forums. Other than that, there is not much new going on about WoW at the moment. Yeah, ooh, BM in Midnight. Let's look at this post. Right now, it takes a bit of effort to get Beast of Wrath lined up with the Call of the Wild, but in Midnight, BM is returning to being the king of low effort gameplay. Anybody else excited and not about having a single 30-second cooldown? And so I've been deleting my hunters today. I'm tired of being overly fun. Then Ian trashing them again once I've gotten attached. Won't happen again. So I don't know if anybody knows that if they are becoming unfun. I just know that right now my Beastmaster Hunter is fun. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the news that I have on today, which is my WoW news. I do work the next 2 days. Merry Christmas to everybody. I will not be able to make a Christmas video or anything, but I will be making a video on Friday. I know I have not streamed for a little bit. That is because, well, life is being life. And working as a nurse, you don't get a lot of time. Like, I have time. Don't worry, but it's like it's not the time that I want. Like when I have the time, it's not which would be preferable to do certain things. Everybody shout out to my cat right here who's laying in her box. Juliet. No? Okay. Anyway, so just let me know how you guys are. The guild is going well. We have close to 100 members. Well, no. How about 60 members? 70 members. Of 20 or 30 of that is alts, but we're doing well. We would like more players to play in and with us in the guild. I'm actually going to bring up our guild for you. Just to show you guys. WoW guild lookup. It's pretty cool being able to look up your guild. Someone said my guild was made like 2 years ago, and I could never find anything on it. So rather just no. We're not going to that. We're just going to take this. We're going to copy that. We're going to go back here. We're going to go copy and paste. Instead of typing it all in, you just may as well just do that. See if it comes up this. Ah, there we are. Archaeologists Anonymous. Here we are. 76 members, so we're getting close to the 100 mark. Of course, there we are. We have a lot of 80s in the guild. Lot of 80s in here. I wonder if we can. I guess not. I wonder if I can sort by 80s. Let's see. There's a page. There's 2 pages of 80s. And so 2 pages plus 3. Um, if anybody again wants to join our guild, we are actively recruiting. We are working on guild achievements as we speak. Yeah, we just started this guild 2 months ago. Already have 76 members minus the 20 alts that people have. Yes, I'm in World of Warcraft because I'm checking out my guild. Anyway, that's about it for today, and hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. And I hope that you come back, like and subscribe my videos. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff. It's fun. It's a great thing. I have a lot of fun helping people learn more about WoW and have the news, being kept up. Thank you very much. Have a good, wonderful day, and I will try to stream tonight. Thanks.